We are the Atlanta Downtown Improvement District, and MARTA Makeover is an opportunity for us to identify the most important enhancements to transit stations in South Downtown. The 5-point station, the hub of the entire MARTA system, where east-west and north-south lines connect. For us, it's sort of the center of downtown, and really, frankly, the brand of the MARTA system. Garnett, being a station that's a little bit off the beaten path, used primarily by residents and workers in that area, so how do we attract additional investment and development around it so that it's utilized even further? Central Atlanta Progress leads planning efforts for downtown Atlanta and have for decades. In 2008, we updated our sort of comprehensive master plan for downtown called Imagine Downtown. That plan really identified the need to focus on the MARTA stations as assets that would be catalysts for additional investment in downtown Atlanta.
We conducted 3 different intercepts. We were at 5-Point Station, we were at Garnett Station, and then we also went to the campus of Georgia State and we're at Library Plaza. When we were intercepting folks at the station, we were also directing them to fill out a paper survey or an online survey. Using those surveys, we were able to determine what their needs were, what their wants were, what their expectations were, and really be able to harness the funding that we have to satisfy the population that rides MARTA frequently, and frankly draw people that aren't already riding the station, choice riders.
The riders that we engaged were given a ping pong ball that they used to vote by placing the ball in one of the trash cans. This morning we've had a lot of popular choices for convenience to work and school, that it's a cheaper option as well as a quicker trip to the airport. So we asked them to answer the question, and then I'm going to say I ride MARTA because I support transit, and I put my ping pong ball in that basket. The visual preference survey allowed us the opportunity to present images about some of the ideas that we had preliminary. Everyone was given a dot, and they could use that dot to vote on the picture that was something that they would most like to see in the 2 stations. So we have photos of different types of improvements, whether it's adding more retail options and food, increasing public safety, better amenities for bike use, wayfinding, public art, lighting. So the images are just helpful to the folks that we interact with to put sort of a graphic representation to the ideas that they may have.
We took all that information, we basically quantified responses and tried to use that to inform the kind of next step of the process, which was design ideas. We had a charrette internally. And then today we're open in a workshop format with the public to get their input and present these ideas to get feedback from them.
The project team analyzed the feedback collected from the public input sessions and identified key projects and strategies for implementation. The projects identified include new station signage, regularly scheduled food truck appearances, a community garden, and an artist-created facade enhancement at 5-Point Station. At Garnett Station, enhancements will include new signage, the introduction of shipping container retail, overhead string lighting, better pedestrian access, and restoration of the landscaping along the main plaza.
Our hope is that at the end of the process we will have developed a very realistic and achievable game plan for things that not only the downtown community can partner on, but MARTA and others as resources become available so that these stations continue to evolve and be an active part of downtown. We want to sort of raise the bar and think about the most amazing transit stations that we could have. I think the riders that we talked to were very focused just on the basics. How can we get the basics right so that we can then raise their expectation to do something even greater than they ever imagined?